Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for joining me today. My name is David Hirsch. I'm a physical medicine and rehabilitation specialist in San Antonio, Texas. I practice at a place called South Texas Spinal Clinic, and I'm here with two of my colleagues and partners, Dr. John Hall, who's a pain medicine doctor like myself, and Dr. Ajay Joshi, who's a fellowship-trained orthopedic spine surgeon. Today we're going to talk about a very new development in pain medicine, orthopedic surgery, and rheumatology, and any other field that involves pain medicine, and that has to do with stem cells. And these are your own stem cells taken out of your body and put in to the same part of your body or a different part of your body for pain. First, I'm going to start out with the definition of stem cells. People may be familiar with that word through Michael J. Fox or some of the legislation that's taken place nationally in getting this approved for people with neurologic problems. But adult stem cells are the early stage cell in the development of folks. And adult stem cells, we all have them. They're all in us. And mesenchymal stem cells, you'll hear me say that word frequently today, are adult stem cells. They equal the same thing, and they're isolated from adult tissues. Stem cells is a generic term. The actual word stem cells is a generic term for the immature cell in our body called a progenitor cell. And I'm going to get into some definitions that I'll use throughout. The progenitor cells are cells that have the capability of self-renewal or replication, which is very, very important because they can differentiate into things that we need to talk about, and that is to prevent total hip replacements, total knee replacements, shoulders, things of that sort. And they can also be used for pain. Adult stem cells are capable of developing into certain cell types, such as chondrocytes, which develop into cartilage, which is part of joints, osteoblasts, which are part of bone when people have fractures, and adipocytes, which are part of muscle and tissues and tendons. Stem cells have the potential to regenerate damaged tissue, which is why we're here today. So many of us develop arthritis. We all know that, and everybody to a degree develops arthritic conditions after 35 years of age, whether it's your hips, whether it's your hands, whether it's your knees, etc. We have Ajay Joshi here today to talk about the low back. John Hall and myself are injectionists, so we're trying to prevent people from ultimately having surgery, and we think this may be a new step to prevent having fusions in the back, which you folks may be aware of. Stem cells act as the body's repair cell. Again, we all have them. We have the ability to repair. They have a super anti-inflammatory property to help fight pain and inflammation, and they're responsible for the maintenance of an unhealthy tissue.